For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. I swear. Trust me.
Welcome back. اليوم اللي حنعمله we'll go through the pictures للبري-wedding والwedding ونحكي شوي أكتر عن المومنتس اللي صارت هنيك والصور، لأنه أنا حسيت ما حكيت كتير، ما بعرف، حسيت إنه ما حكيت كتير على عرس وما شرحت كتير على الصور وشو صار وكيف هالقصص كلها. يلا let's do it. My wedding happened last 7 August because 7 is the day that we met, but we met in 7 February. So I wanted to do the wedding also on 7, but we did pre-wedding on 6 February. You all know it was in Lake Como. Why I chose Lake Como? For a reason, لأنه كل ال venues there very historical venue. يعني Villa Erba where I did my wedding, it's like 1,000 maybe 2,000 years older. Even when you go there you can feel how old is the villa, but in a nice way. The idea of doing wedding was not there, by the way. I planned before 1 month only. I did everything. Everyone always asking me, how long you took to do this wedding? A year? 2 years? I was like, no, 1 month only. Everyone was shocked. And my husband, he's happy إنه أنا ما كان عندي enough time. لأنه قال لي, if you didn't had enough time and you did like a concert, imagine you had like a year. Can you imagine?
Is a wedding something that you always wanted when you
No.
were a girl?
No, I was like always saying, I don't want to do wedding, I don't want to do wedding, I don't want to do wedding. I don't imagine how I'm gonna look in the wedding. I never had like an idea, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. It was never in my mind. But you know when you meet someone that you really love, because I don't know, I was always thinking I'm not gonna marry the love of my life. بس اتجوزت جي عرفت إنه لا, I want to do wedding because I want to show these pictures for my kids. I wanna like these moments will stay with you forever. يعني هيدي اللحظات اللي بالحياة، يعني لأي بنت عم تسمعني هلا اوعى ما تعمل عرس. Don't ever say no for wedding and don't accept not doing wedding. That's your moment. You have to do it and you have to do it in the best way ever. We did first pre-wedding in 6 August. I wanted to do like Italian night, Italian vibe. I gave a hint like maybe my dress will be Dolce & Gabbana because all the dancers was wearing like fully dressed in Dolce & Gabbana, flowers, lemons, even souvenir like the gift for the guests was customized from Dolce & Gabbana. It was inside like perfumes. Even the bag, it's very unique. Out of all the bags, I was like, okay, I want to leave 5 for me. Now I only had 1 and everyone asking, please, can I have 1? I said, no, this is the only one left for me. This souvenir bag was very special. They did Dolce & Gabbana especially for me. I put on the bag the Villa Erba where I did the wedding. So it was really unique, the bag. So now we're going through the pictures. طبعاً اللوك تبع pre-wedding was amazing. Why I chose the orange? Because we did the pre-wedding in a very unique hotel, Tramenzo. The garden of this hotel is very famous and it was very colorful. I wanted this night to be very colorful, like orange, greens. So حبيت إنه هيك حط هيك التاتش تبع الفلاورز. حتى الدريس تبعي حسيته هيك إنه أنا بحب الدريس اللي فيه كورسي. So عملنا we customized the dress in a very unique way. It's like a mermaid dress. By the way, it's done by the Lebanese designer Nicolas Joubran. So حتى الvibe اللي كان, it was all the music was Italian, the vibe was Italian. Also the best part was the painting on the dress. كانوا عم يرسموني أنا وجي ومع اللوجو تبعنا Y&G. We had so much fun the first night. By the way, I was like, the first night I want to take it easy. We'll not like go extreme because next day is the wedding, you know, we need to be fresh for the wedding. And we end up dancing all night. We end up jumping on the pool. G friend idea, his best friend. He's like, Youmi, let's jump on the pool. And G was like, no, don't jump. And you know me, I'm crazy. I said, I'm jumping. No, don't jump. He was holding me. And we jumped on the pool. When I jumped on the pool, everyone started jumping on the pool. So it was so funny moment. It turned to a pool party. I also believe if you want to do this, it's a once in a life. So you have to do it the way you want. Don't be like shy. مش لا أنا ما بدي أتحرك. أنا ما بدي أعمل. No, what would the people think about me? For me, it was I don't care. I want to do what I really want to do. That's it. And this is my day. That's how you have to think. That's your day. You have to do whatever you want. Don't be shy. You want to dance, dance. You want to talk. Whatever you want to do it.
Can you tell us about G's outfit?
He was not supposed to wear this suit, by the way. He was supposed to wear white, customized from the show of Dolce & Gabbana. It was very unique suit. He didn't like it. He was like, no, I don't want to wear that. I said, wow, it was amazing on him. Silk suit, very nice, but he didn't like it. He didn't like the pants. It's a bit like baggy. So he ended up wearing his also customized suit from Tom Ford, and his jewelry. He loved diamonds. He loved his watches. The colors was matching with my dress.
Can you tell us about the watch you were wearing with that dress?
This watch, 7 pieces only. It's a very unique watch. I love it because it has an orange strap, so it was matching with the dress. It's Richard Mille Talis. By the way, how did I forget to say that? To see how crazy I am. At that day, the management of the hotel, they came to me, they were like, there is big storm, and we think you can do the pre-wedding outside. I said, what? Excuse me? What do you mean? Said, it's a big storm coming, and it will start raining. I said, no, please, God, don't do that. I prepared the flowers, the venue, the food, everything was well prepared in the garden. And I said, do you have another options? Can you show me another garden? He said, yeah, we have another garden, but like closed. I said, let's go. When I went there, it was horrible. I said, no, I'm not gonna do it here. I don't mind. It was gonna start raining. I don't mind. When it starts raining, it starts. And you know, I have like special connection with nature. I went outside of my suite. I because G told me, why don't you talk to? Because usually he knows that I talk to the sun, I talk to the sea, I talk to the trees. He said, why don't you go talk to the rain? I said, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I went outside on the suite. I was like, please don't rain. I was begging, please don't rain. I was begging the universe, begging the nature. And you won't imagine, nothing happened, not even one drop. And thanks God, I didn't take the decision of changing the location because everyone was like, no, you can't do it. You can't do it. Everyone around me was like, you can't do it outside. You have to move everything to inside. I said, no, we will do it outside. I don't care. Even if it was start raining, I don't care. I'm doing it outside. And thanks God, it didn't rain. يعني أنا اخترت الناس اللي يجوا على عرسي إنه بحس إنه بيشبهوني بطريقتهم، بلبسهم، بحياتهم. كنت عاملة ليست كتير صغيرة لأنه كمان كنت عبالي يكون ما كان بدي يكون في كتير ناس وناس أنا ماني كتير قريبة منهم. لا، حبيت يكون الناس اللي عن جد مأكدة إن أنا حأنبسط معهم. مش إنه يلا عزمنا ناس، لا. وباي ذا واي في ناس اجوا عن جد. I was like before a week قلت لهم انه قبل بجمعه، قلت لهم قبل بجمعتين to prepare themselves، يجهزوا اللوك تبعهم، يجوا على ليك كومو. It's a long way, you know. It's not easy. It's not like next door in Dubai or in Saudi. It was like Lake Como. They have to go to Milan and then from Milan to Lake Como. So even the arrangement of the hotels, we tried to take care of 80% from our guests. So we booked their hotels, we booked their cars. Some of them we booked their flights. So we send like private jets all over the places to pick up people to Lake Como. So I think in 1 month, I really managed it very well. And really, it was very organized. Thanks God. Maru helped me a lot. My team in the office helped me a lot. I had like different teams. The event planners, also they helped a lot. I think the pre-wedding was so fun. And some of the people, because they jumped on the pool, they was sick. Next day, they were sick. They couldn't even attend the wedding because it was when they would jump on the pool. I told you it was a bit like rainy, but not rainy. Like it was so windy. And some of people, they got sick. I was totally okay. Thanks God. I was sleeping like that. I said, let me put my collagen mask. At least let me take care of my skin. But don't do that. My advice, if you have a wedding, don't do pre-wedding and go crazy on your pre-wedding. Do wedding and do after wedding. I was so regret I didn't do after wedding for like 3rd day. But we were tired. Like we were like extremely tired. هلا بدنا نحكي على أهم نهار اللي هو نهار العرس. طبعاً نهار العرس إجوا دولتشي أند جابانا تيم، كانوا جايبين الدرس من ميلان، كان هيك معلق بطريقة كتير حلوة مع الهاي هيلز مع جي أند وايت. So it was very unique. By the way, when I saw the dress, when I did the fitting in Milan, I was like I was scared إنه حسيت إنه ممكن ما يعجبني إنه ما كتير. I was scared, like I didn't like it first, but when I wear it with the hair and makeup, it was really unique. And the dress, like everyone, not even one bad comments about the dress. Everyone's like very Italian vibe. I didn't want like do extremely big dress because my size, I'm not like a tall girl. I'm like petite. I wanted to do very fit dress. It was like Siren. Yeah, I still have it. I'm doing like custom mannequin, so it will be like, I want to see it every day.
How much was the dress?
You know, the dress was so expensive. Why? For a reason. I paid like $500,000 for the dress. Usually is 250, 300, but I paid double price because it was a short notice. Dolce & Gabbana, there is no way they do for you wedding dress in 1 month. There is no way. We tried so hard, so hard. We even reached the founders, the CEOs, like Dolce & Gabbana family. And they were, okay, but you have to pay double price for it. I said, okay, even double price, I don't mind. So we paid double price. It was $500,000. I told the G, look, let me tell you something. If my dress, my wedding dress was not branded, like I had the 3 options, Chanel, Dior, or Dolce & Gabbana. Why I chose Dolce & Gabbana? Because I'm in Italy. It's Italian brand. If not this dress, these 3 brands, I didn't want to do wedding. He said, really? Are you okay? Are you crazy? I said, no. If not these 3 brands, I don't want to do wedding. I don't mind not cancel the wedding. Cancel رحلتي. Cancel my flight. So he was like, خلص, do whatever you want, whatever you're happy. If you're happy about with this dress, go for it. And he was so nice with me. Like, guys, he was struggling with invoices every day. Every morning he knows he has like invoice, like, what's this? Like, oh my God, you know? I think the wedding dress was art piece, so it deserved to be, you know. I wanted even to pay millions for it. It's a wedding dress. It's a one time. I don't want to like do it anything, you know. I wanted to do it very special. Hopefully my daughter will wear it, and I'm sure if she will wear it, she will be happy about it because it's a really unique piece. It's amazing piece. I think the veil was like 5 meters. It was very long one because I had a long way to walk, so I wanted to be very long one. The makeup I chose to do very glowy, simple makeup. I didn't do much. دايما بنصحكم in your wedding day, don't change your look. Go for natural look. Take care of your skin. يعني كتير أنا اهتميت my skin before my wedding. It like for 1 month, 2 months, I was like trying to not put makeup on, trying like to take care of my skin. Don't do like extreme deep cleaning or facial. Keep it simple as you could. I worked on the eyes. يعني اشتغلت على العين إنه تسحب العين بطريقة كتير حلوة. طبعاً الميك اب artist بسام فتوح, he did amazing job. كتير حبيت شغله بالميك اب. كانت السكين very glowy. أنا my skin with powder doesn't work. أنا عندي كتير sensitive skin, so he must not use a lot of powder. And he's the makeup artist. He doesn't use a lot of powders and too much makeup. And the hair was Talal Morqos. Also the hair was very simple, very like clean girl. Also because there's a lot in the dress. I didn't want to also because I knew I'm gonna dance a lot. I knew I will not even take a break for 1 minute. So I wanted to do a hair that I will not sweat. I really took a big risk. They were the first time they did my makeup and the hair there. And I had another glam team. I changed them last minute. They were so upset from me, my first glam team. But I tried to make it up, like, because I canceled them last minute and they were there. In the end, I was happy. I was like, not even one bad comments. The jewelry was customized. I didn't want to do like big necklace, but the necklace was very unique because the stone, the biggest one was like, I think 18 karat. So they did it in a very nice way. The shape was matching my neck, the dress. They did very nice job with the earrings also. The brand was in Suli. Because they're Lebanese, I really know them. I know what's the quality of diamonds that they have. So I wanted to work with brand that I really know. I wanted to customize like the necklace in this way. I had a very short amount of time. If you don't know the company, they will never do it in a very short and with these big diamonds.
How much in total is all the jewelry?
I think it's like over $4 million. We took some pictures, the cover picture of Harper Bazaar. This was the best moment because this moment was very كمان صعب. Why? Because I wanted to post the dress before anyone else, and I wanted to post the cover before anyone else. So the Harper Bazaar team was in the changing room where I was getting ready. I had like 5 different production team, but one of them, he came only to take the picture for the cover and he left. G came upstairs, we took the picture cover together, and I wanted to post the picture cover before I leave the room. So I was downstairs, I wanted to go outside to start walking. And can you imagine, I forget the password of my phone. I was like, because I need to accept the cover. I put the password, it's not opening. I put the password, it's not opening. Because I was so scared to fall down. كنت خايفاني أوقع أنا وعم بمشي. I don't know, it was always in my mind إنه أنا حأوقع أنا وعم بمشي. I was wearing very high heels and I have like a long way and the stairs. I was shaking and I was opening the phone. My management, the team was around me. I wanted to give the phone for my manager to accept it. It was like I need like 2 minutes to accept it. I opened the password is wrong. I opened the password. I can't open the phone. I can't open the phone. I was like, please God, don't do this. And I closed my eyes. صرت اتنفس. ما طلعت بالتليفون. I was not looking at the phone. I did it like that. It opened. I gave her the phone. I said, be careful, the phone doesn't close. So she was always also shaking like this so the phone doesn't close because she has to accept the picture to post it on Instagram. Anyway, when I opened the phone, it was all okay. The picture was ready. The title was ready. And I start walking. So it was all right. Nothing happened. I didn't like fall down. It was always in my mind. I was scared. ما بعرف. أنا كنت خايفاني أوقع أنا وعم بمشي. ليه عندي كان هيدي الفكرة بعقلي؟ I don't know. I walked. It was like 6 o'clock. It was so nice. The sunset. The entrance of the wedding was amazing. Like my mom, she's so funny. كانت بتقلي, Mama, why did you bring this girl? She's sitting like with the big dress. How did she go to the toilet? How did you have this idea? It was really unique idea.
Walking to officially get married. What's going through your head?
I was so happy. I was so happy because I planned the wedding. Yes, I did everything from A to Z, but I didn't know it's gonna look like that. Especially the people flying. I wanted to do all the extreme things I wanted to do on the wedding. So people flying with the music. It was so amazing. Like I wanted to cry, but I was like, no, don't cry, don't save your makeup, you know? It was amazing feeling. My heart was shaking. Like كنت عم برجف من happiness, of course. Seeing everyone, seeing my family, my friends waiting for me. It was amazing moment. It was one of the best day of my life for sure. It was so funny moment. I told G, you have to walk first. I'm gonna walk after you. And he was like, no, this is a Christian wedding. I said, no. Yeah, all my family from Turkey here, you want them to think that I did a Christian wedding? I said, babe, it's not a Christian wedding. Christian weddings, we do it in church. It's not like that. It took me so long to convince G that this is not a Christian wedding because G, he doesn't know anything about the wedding. All he knows was paying. He doesn't know what's happening, who's coming, who's not coming. He was even shocked, like the guests there. What's this? What's that? People flying, people coming down, people going. By the way, it was 12 hours wedding, 12 hours. I wanted to do longer. Can you imagine? I wanted to do longer. I will tell you what happened in the end after.
After you officially got married, there's the after party.
No, after we had the dinner. So I changed my dress. It was like more like I could move on it. It was very nice, unique dress. I really love it. I changed my jewelry. Like I was wearing like Bulgari set. I really love it. Even G changed his suit. He was wearing like baby blue one. And here the singers start to come. In the dinner, we had like a band. I bring them from UK. Like it was like 12 singers and dancers. They danced, they did like the vibe in the dinner. I told the event planner, I don't want to have 1 minute quiet. And it was really like that. I had the entertainment company. They did amazing job. Every like 30, 40 minutes, different theme. The dancers will change, different theme, different vibe, different music. You will never find the 1 minute in the wedding, it was quiet. every minute was there's something happening. Even his friends was like, okay, now the wedding will finish. 2 minutes later, something happened, you know? It was like the girls, they removed their high heels. Like, we're done with the high heels.
What was your favorite performances?
Everyone was perfect. Elisa, she's my favorite singer. I listen to her every single day in the car. Seeing her in my wedding, it was like extremely emotional. All the time she's singing, I was crying. I don't know why. I'm just crying. But the makeup was all over the place, you know? And we had so much fun. After Ibrahim Tatlis, because most of the guests, they don't understand Arabic. So we wanted to bring also Turkish singer. So we chose Ibrahim Tatlis. He's like, for Turkish people, he's top one for them. So he did amazing vibe for Turkish guests. Elisa and Haifa, the Arabic guests, they danced with them. When it was Ibrahim, because we know Ibrahim, we had so much fun with him. He didn't want to stop singing. He was like, we have to stop because Haifa after you, and Haifa, she's waiting for him. He was enjoying the wedding. He didn't want to stop singing. I said, we can't, there's a schedule. Even we had, after Haifa, 2 DJs. We didn't have enough time for them because it was back to back, singer after singer. It was hectic. It was not a wedding, it was a concert. So I changed 3 looks. I changed 3 different dresses. My wedding dress, dinner dress, and the after party dress. The after party dress was very unique, by the way. It was a Roberto Cavalli, one piece. And they took like, I don't know how many hours they took to do this dress.
Weddings are emotional for the whole family, right?
Yes. They were so happy for me, you know? It was a very like amazing moment. We didn't invite people that they're not happy for us. We don't want you to be around us. So it was amazing. I have a small family, he has also a small family. شو الشيء القريب أنا وجي إنه اثنيناتنا بنحب كتير أمنا، يعني جي كتير معلق بأمه وأنا كتير معلقة بأمي. That's why when we travel we always have our mothers with us. He's very attached to his mom. I'm very attached to my mom too. His father died, my father died. We have like a bit similar life, the way we think also.
How was your mom on the wedding day?
She was so happy. I saw her like she was crying when she saw me walking down. I see her crying. She was crying because she didn't see me in the dress. I wanted to surprise everyone. I said, don't come to the room. I want you to see me in this moment because it feels different when you see me walking in this with the dress. So she was crying because it was her dream. Every mother, she wants to see her daughter happy, and she really enjoyed a lot, and she was happy for me for sure. So I think all the guests they're looking amazing. Their dresses, the way they look, they understand the vibe of the wedding. You know, I'll tell you something about me. I wanted to invite people they really understand the vibe. I didn't want them to out of this vibe or they will not dress the way I want. I'm very picky. I didn't want anyone to mess up the decoration with their look. So everyone had so much fun. So much fun. After Haifa finished singing, we had 2 DJ. The villa and the event planner, they're saying like, oh no, you have to finish at 3 o'clock. And we were still enjoying, we were still having fun, you know? And we had 2 good, amazing DJs for the after party. We stopped like phones, we just wanna dancing, have fun. And I was like, no, I don't wanna stop. They come, the security for me, they say, outside the police, we have to stop. One of our security, I know that he's a crazy security. Because I was having fun. I said, I called him. He said, what? I said, go out, stop the police and tell them to leave. He said, no, I can't do that. I said, yes, you can. He said, okay, I'm going. He's like this. I said, yeah, go. I know, I trust you. You could do it. My husband started laughing. He said, no, don't listen to her. She's crazy. Even we offered the villa to pay another $100,000 just to give us 2 more hours. We were having so much fun. They said, no, you have to stop because next day we have another wedding. So I was so upset. They stopped the music at 3 o'clock. I wanted the music to be more. I started crying. No, I want the music more. My husband were like, I can't even stand. He had pain back. But I was having fun, honestly. I was dancing all over the place. It was fun. We ended the wedding after 12 hours. I wanted like 15, 16 hours. It's fun, 12 hours. So we went back to the hotel. I was so tired. After the wedding, we went to Monaco because the boat was waiting for us to go to Italy. We did like Italy trip with my family and G's family. I couldn't walk for 1 week. I don't know what happened to my legs because for 2 days in a row, I was dancing, moving. I couldn't walk for 1 week. I was all the time in the Italy. I was sitting and I couldn't move. I was doing massage every day. I was so tired. We were supposed to go to Cannes after, to go to Monaco, to go to Ibiza. I was like, no, I can't do it. So after Italy, I was like, no, I'm tired. I can't do this world tour. I need to go back to Dubai. So we went back to Dubai after Italy. And that was all the story of my wedding. I had a lot of moments. I can't remember it all, but we had amazing moments. Amazing moments. It was like really my dream wedding. And I don't mind doing another one.
Every anniversary, you're gonna have a big party.
This year, I will do it crazy. I will do different vibe totally, but I have enough time. I have like 6 months ahead, and G is very scared from me. He said, I'm scared what you're gonna plan. I said, no, baby, don't be scared. Relax, nothing crazy. Let's see. First, I told him at the wedding, I just wanted to do very small wedding, only for us. I just wanted to take picture for our kids. He said, really a small wedding? I said, yeah, very small wedding. How many guests you want to invite? He said 10. I said, me also 10. I said, we end up with 150. اوكي وهيدي كانت كل شيء قلنا اليوم. إذا بدكم هيك قصص وعبالكم تسألوني أسئلة هيك عبالكم أنا جاوبها أو عبالكم أعمل شيء فيديوز أنتم بتحبوه، بليز خبروني بالكومنتس شو عبالكم تشوفوا أنا عم بعمل كرمال أعملكم شو ما بدكم. I love you guys.
Take Youmi by a hand just now. It wasn't as much as to guide her here at the front as a proper gentleman, which we have no doubt about he is, but to continue the beautiful journey that both of you have started some time ago. And today, look at this, surrounded by the divinity of nature and your family and friends, we celebrate your love. On this stage, we celebrate your love. Later on, you will be parting, which is quite right. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. And it is the love between two special people that brings you here today as family and friends to witness and celebrate their love. This ceremony today is no longer a private event, as I'm sure each of you have played an important role in the lives of these two very special people, but I am certain they will continue to support and to sustain them throughout the relationship. And my personal guarantee to all of you are the most beautiful qualities that brought Youmi and Elder together. So let's be together to celebrate this great day in their honor. Now, I'm not here to try and give you any advice, as I have young adults your age, and I've learned not to do so. But if I can, I will give a little advice to us parents. As you know, our children, they come from us, but they don't belong to us. They are individuals in their own right. Today, when Groom and Youmi will walk down this aisle, perhaps they will improve some of the things that we didn't get right in the first place, so no pressure. The only advice I can give you, only because I have the gray hair, if you decide to have a family of your own one day, try not to live your life through your children, because they too are individuals in their own right. And you know, it would be beautiful for your children to look at the way you look at one another when you were walking down the aisle. And I saw his Loki got very emotional. It's very beautiful for children to witness and to learn from that. The happy couple wish to express their immense gratitude to each one of you for traveling so far to support the decision to commit to one another in this beautiful corner of Italy, which today frames the most romantic of memories. Your presence today, as you can see, you gathered around the happy couple, actually represents the close of the circle of love which we hope to close with them. The role of parents and grandparents is crucial because these young people, they carry their DNA. In fact, you know, one day you will be looking through your parents, grandparents' eyes, you feel the same emotions. And this is what love is a continuation of the beautiful gift which we call life. In fact, to believe in another person is transformative and it affords the confidence and promotes the growth of steadfast roots. The secret of a good marriage, you will know, is to feel vulnerable in each other's presence without any fear of judgment. This is real love. Is the way that you look at one another, you like a mirror. Since you come from cultures where the light and the mirror is very important, all the things, they make history of their own in this historical place. You are the protagonist of your own story today, and these people here are just the witness of the first line that you create in front of them. You appreciate how extremely fortunate you are to have found the one person in your life. with whom you can be yourself. So, as you look at your beautiful bride today, could you please repeat after me?
I, Guran, take you, Yumna, to be my wife. To have and to hold from this moment onwards. For better or worse. For richer or poorer. Maybe better for richer. In sickness and health. In joy and sorrow. Thank you.
I, Yumna, take you, Groom, to be my husband. To heaven to hold from this day forward. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. I swear. Trust me. In sickness and in health. In joy and in sorrow.
We're married! We're married!
Guram and Yumna, tonight you will be dancing to music that you have specifically chosen for your day, I'm sure. But remember, as good dancers, to keep a close eye contact with one another, because sometimes you need to move apart, but you always return in synchronicity to one another. This music, ladies and gentlemen, won't only play tonight during the wedding day, but throughout their life. Will you please welcome for the very first time, and I'm honored to declare them husband and wife, Duram and Yumna. Please, you may kiss each other.